Okay, let's move on to page 29. Two ways we're going to find sellers. We're going to call them, or we're going to get them to call us. On page 29 is one of the things you're going to have a discussion with your VA about, and it's also one of the things that scares some of you. When the seller says, I'm not going to give you my loan balance, it's none of your business. Well, there's your script. I understand your concern, but we buy houses using several methods, and all will require that information for us to analyze if your house fits. For example, sometimes we pay all cash, but if you owe more than we can pay, obviously that won't work. Sometimes we buy with terms or lease purchase, and of course that has to be structured around your debt. What we don't do is pay all cash at full market value. So if you tell me now that's the only way you wish to sell, then I won't need the information because we're out. Is that down and dirty, to the point script? Hello? Yes. Will that immediately determine whether it's a suspect or a prospect? All right. But if you're flexible enough to let us offer you one or more options at no cost or risk to you, I will need this information. Should we proceed or not? Now, can your VA say those words? Okay, now if the VA cannot get the mortgage amount, you don't need to know anything else. We're done. Suspect, trash can. However, caution. You got to convince yourself that the VA is asking the question and not just telling you they won't give you the answer. And you know how to do that? Pick up the phone and call them yourself and see if they were ever even asked this. See how they react to you. You'll quickly know whether your VA is lying to you or not. And you should tell the VA that you did it immediately after doing it, and share your results with the VA, because from that point on, now they know you are watching them. Is it a good thing to let people that are exchanging their time for your dollars know that you are watching them? Oh, yes. Yes. All right. Classified ads on page 30. Look, all of you should run classified ads. They're mostly online nowadays. Right there's a great ad. I can tell you right now, you're not going to beat it. I buy houses, any condition or area, cash confidential, close quickly, email address. By the way, I would add to that, even if over-leveraged, or even if over-financed. Those are words I'd add to that, even if over-financed. There's a whole list of websites here on page 30 that you can use. Your VA, one of the things you want a VA to do first is to find several local sites that advertise houses that are for sale and have current ads. That's the key. Of course, you know Craigslist is current because they have to put them up every few days. But some of these other, like Fizbo.com, man, those ads could be a year old. So we need to, if your VA calls an ad from a website and finds out that they sold it 6 months ago, you need to kill that website. There ain't no sense in calling any more of those ads. Just kill that website, take it off your list that they call. By the way, who creates the list of sites used to call Fizbos? No, your VA does. Not you. Not you. That's the first assignment. Go make me a list of 10 sites that you like, that have current postings that you can call to get Fizbos from. That's your first assignment. By the way, if they can't get through that assignment, what do you know? Next, next, next. No place where you guys live are there not 10 websites where people advertise houses for sale. And there's a bunch of them right there. And the best thing for her to do, or him to do, is to go to Google and put in houses for sale in Jacksonville. Houses for sale by owner in Jacksonville. Here comes a whole list of sites. Again, you do have to figure out which ones are worthy of calling and which ones aren't. There must be 25, 30, or 40 of them right there on those 2 pages. All right. The classified ad, don't get creative, don't get cutesy. Just put the ad in that you buy houses. Don't worry about what the ad says. If it says, I buy houses, and your email address, that's enough. That's enough. Just get the ad in and keep it in. Now, keep ad current, keep it posted, because the best websites are the ones you got to go keep posting. Well, actually, that's not true when I'm buying houses. When I'm buying houses, I kind of hope they stay on there forever, don't I? because I want to keep them on there. All right. I'd also suggest that you guys put an ad in your regional papers. Every paper you can find that is cheap to advertise, a printed ad, put the same ad in there. Of course, when you're putting your ad in the paper, you want to make darn sure you put your phone number in there as well as your email address. And that phone number should not go to your VA out of your control. You're going to need a phone number to buy and a phone number to sell, both of which you own or you control, both of which are forward. You can forward. That's all you need. You need a phone number with forwarding. You do not need a line coming into your house. You just need a number that you control for buying and one for selling, at least one. So when you're running an ad, you can decide where to forward that call. If you want to take it yourself for a while, you can. If you want to send it directly to Pat Live, that's where I'm going to suggest you send it.